Hello, how is everyone? I hope you're all well. So, you know me, I'm always looking for bargains and budget gear and things that I think might interest you. So, the good people at Ruko have sent me their F11 PRO 2 drone. Now, this thing shoots in 4K and it's capable, I think it's 6K pictures, still pictures, and it's also got a three axle gimbal. Good thing is, it's nowhere near the price you would pay for your DJI Mini 5s and Mini 4s. So this is an alternative, but will it produce the goods? So we're out here today to give it a test. Full disclosure, by the way, I did come out yesterday and have a fly around, but I've scrapped the video because I just had a nightmare. I forgot to put the SD card in the drone, and I'd forgot altogether to bring it with us. So I had to go back home, then I came back and I was in this very spot, which is tucked away on an industrial estate, out your way of anywhere. You'll see when we get some aerial video. And a great big camper van turned up. He reversed back into here, beep, 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 then got out, wanted to stand, wanted to, oh, this is a nightmare. So anyway, so I've decided to come out again today. It's not as bright today, but I think I got some footage, so I might put that in from yesterday in the sunny weather. So it's overcast today. So, but we'll have a look and see how it performs anyway. Now this drone, it does come in over 250 grams, which means in the UK at least, you also, as well as your operator's license, you also need a flyer's ID. It's a dead easy thing to get hold of. It's a little vote for Joe test that you do online. You can have the answers open next to the questions. You pay, I think it's like 15 quid, maybe it's more, don't quote me on that, but it's not much. And then they'll give you your flyer ID, and that lasts for 5 years. So then you can fly these drones that are above 250 gram. I think this is about 350 grams, 360. But really, there's not a lot of restrictions on this as there is on, you know, you can fly virtually everywhere you could fly a Mini 5 and Mini 4. Right, so anyway, I'm going to put you on a chest thing that I've bought and we'll have a quick look at how we connect it up. And you might be picking up a little bit of behind me. It's one of the gates opening to the tomato factory. Right, so here is the controller. Need to insert your phone into it. So what it is at the back, there's just a little thing there. You pull that up, and in the controller, there's a cable here, which is a USB-C on the end that connects into your phone. And we'll just fold out the drone. We'll take the gimbal cover off the drone, which is as simple as that. Just obviously offers protection to the camera itself. I'll pop that in a safe place for now. And then all you have to do, fold your top arms out first, like so. And then we fold out the bottom arms, like so. I've already inserted a battery into it, but I'll just quickly show you. To put the battery in and to get it out, there's a little press button there. Just press that in. Give that a pull out. There's your battery bay. Push it in, and then you'll hear a click when it's connected in properly. And that's where I've put the SD card, which I forgot to bring with me yesterday. So we'll connect the phone to the controller. I'll just switch my phone on and open it up first. So we'll just pop that in here. I'm just going to make sure my phone has to sit to one side, just purely because all my buttons for it are there. So I'll just pop that in. Get it into the little slots like so. I don't know what I've pressed there. It should be on my phone. Right, so that'll connect in like that. I've already put the joysticks into the controller. Then what you do, just turn the drone on. There's a button on the battery there. There you go, you'll have heard that. We just long press that. That's the battery on. So what I'll do, I'll pop the drone down here on the floor. Go back to the controller. And the same again, long press the controller. That'll bring the controller on. There's just some things there telling me about that automatically opens up the Ruko app. Now there is a screen on here and it just beep until it's connected. It stopped beeping now, so that says it's connected. And it'll also tell you there is a firmware update on here. I'll discuss that later, but I'll just close that off for now. Yeah, so on the controller there, if this is flickering, it's not on the controller, if you know what I mean. It's perfectly solid. So it tells you how many satellites you've got, etc. You can get your speed on here, your distance, etc, etc. Right, so the app's automatically opened. If we hit control there we go, so we can see the camera view there. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you on the other stand for now. I'll come back to you in a moment. Right, so to take the drone off, you can press on the app. There's a little arrow up button on the left hand side. If you press that, it'll go, please unlock and take off. So the drone, now we've done that, we can press take off. There it goes. I'm just going to move it over a little bit closer to you. Let's have a look on this camera. So you can see there, it's holding nice and steady. At the moment, we've got 22 satellites. So this doesn't have any obstacle avoidance, but it does have the follow me feature and everything, which we will have a look at. I'll pop this onto screen record. So to change it to the video, we just pop that there and then we'll hit the record button and then you'll see what I'm seeing on this screen, and in between that I'll also maybe pop in, or at the end pop in the actual 4K footage, because it records onto the SD card in 4K, but it'll only record onto the phone until you've transferred it. It'll record onto your phone in 720, I think it is. But let's get it up and we'll have a look around. To move the gimbal up and down, it's this wheel at the back here. And then obviously you up and down, turning it round to look at us. And that's your forward. And there's your backwards. Right, so let me get screen record on my phone. So I'll just pop the screen recorder on, start recording. I'll switch you off here and we'll go to the screen recording for now. Right, I'm just going to move the gimbal down a bit. And we'll take it up into the air. There we go. So as you can see, the height there, I'm climbing up in meters. And this does have a range of 10,000 feet apparently. So let's have a look. And we've also got a speed button. so we can alter it from cinematic. I'm just pushing the drone forward there. That building you can see there is the tomato factory. And that's all the greenhouses. So what I'll do, I'll just turn the drone round a little bit. I'll slowly try and turn it how slow I can turn it. Hopefully we're getting some nice smooth footage. Don't forget, this isn't 4K on the screen recording either, by the way. So there's the ponds. This is where I walk Ollie. Let's do a full turn round. Also, what I'll show you why I'm on here. So you can see the compass at the bottom there with the wind speed as well, it's telling us. So it should be in a moment facing back to me. And we'll see we're at a distance, we're 64.5 metres away. So what I'll do, I'll press the setting button, which is this little cog on the right hand side. Right, what I want to do is take the distance, flight distance to its maximum. I've got that at 60 metres to return home. And you can put your various, if you look at the bottom here, your various grids. I've set it to 4K and I've got the camera for pictures at 6K. So on here it gives you your parameters, and then you got find my drone, etc. And then the other is just telling you can change it from your different inches into metric and into kilometres and whatnot. But if we come out of that, there we go. Right, so I'm at 40 metres at the moment, and I set the return to home at 60 metres. So I'm going to hit the return to home button now. Am I recording this? I wasn't even recording. So let's get some 4K footage while I'm here actually before I... Let's turn this drone round. That's the cement factory there. If you're gentle on the sticks, you can get this to move quite nicely. So I'll just do a circle. Let's take it up a bit higher. I'm moving it forward there, not higher, sorry. Right, let's get it up a bit higher. So it's at 40 metres there. Let's go up. You can see the H there, the height button. So we're climbing up. Right, if I leave it, in fact I'll bring it down to 50 metres, because I'd set the return to home at about 60 I think. So if I hit the return to home button, it should, which I've not done yet by the way, it should, I'm just moving the drone sideways to get a shot along there. There's the other parking place. Right, so the drone is facing away from me, or the camera is. Let's hit return to home, watch them numbers and see if it climbs.
Return home.
So you can see the blue light on the left is the blue location. There's the drone spinning to now face me. Let's just move the gimbal down. So there's me. That's why I wore my yellow jacket, so you can see me. We'll keep that camera, the gimbal, as far down as we can. So the drone's above me now. Yeah, he did climb. He's just finding his position there. Here he comes down. And what I'll do, I'll probably switch to the other camera. He's there, but I don't know if you can see him. Hopefully he'll miss the lamppost. Down he comes. Whoop, sorry. Ah, spot on. So that went well. No issues whatsoever there. So what I'm going to do, I'll take it off again and we'll try one of the features again. I'm still recording the screen, so I'll cut to that in a moment. Right, let's try the follow me. So you can see your battery life and everything up on there as well. Let's just go up a bit. And then to work the features, I think we're probably high enough there. If you look on the left of the screen here, let's start recording. If you look onto the left of the screen, just above wind speed, there's a little arrow. If you tap that, and there's your different flight modes. So you've got GPS follow, fly around, the route planning is your waypoints. I'm not going to go into all of these, and there's voice recording as well there. So let's try the GPS follow. I can hear a car coming actually. So it's spinning round because it'll follow the, well, I was going the wrong way, I had the gimbal up in the air. Let's drop the gimbal down. There's me in my yellow jacket. I'll get myself somewhere centre of the screen. Right, to move this little menu away again, you simply press that little arrow button above the wind speed again. So we'll press that. I'm recording, so I'll start walking over here. It's telling me I'm recording actually on the controller as well. You might hear the gates opening again behind me. So I'll walk over here. I think I'm high enough. I'm just going to check behind me to see how high. Make sure I'm high enough and I'm not going to hit, yeah. I'm not going to hit any lampposts or anything. So we'll have a little walk down here along this path. So I'm walking under some bushes, etc. now. That's still following me. See, does it catch up or will it just stop when I stop? Right, let's walk back to the car. You know what, I'm impressed with that. My DJI Mini 4, I don't think tracks me as well as that, to be fair. But this isn't claiming to be a competitor to the Mini 4 or anything. It's simply a cheaper, more affordable option for some. So, right, so I'm back here. I'm going to cancel the GPS follow, put that back again. We can also land it as well with that button on the left hand side. And the location thing on the left hand side, like the bubble with the dot in, that's for when you do your return to home. So let's just move it a little bit over there. I'm going to take it up a bit higher. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the speed. Let's just move you. There's me on the gimbal there. So if you're gentle, you can move the gimbal. Look, that's me moving the gimbal fast. Like that. But if you're gentle with the gimbal, no need to push it right across. You can get a nice gradual shot there. Just take it nice and easy. That's what she said. So there's the cement works again, which is behind me. It's behind you. So if I move this now, let's have a look. Oop. That was me. And on the top, you'll see in the middle here, there's a star, and you'll see numbers. That's the magnetic field. So you want to stay away from anything that's going to give you high magnetic field, which is possibly what's happening here. I'm trying to bring it. I was taking it down there. Let's take it up. Yeah, so if them numbers go above 50 or whatever, it's not good apparently. So we are getting a bit of issues there, to be fair. You just stand out and see the drone. Yeah, see that magnetic field's going a bit balmy there, isn't it? It's all over, so we're getting interference from something. Let's just spin it round. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that, if I'm honest. Let's just drop it down a little bit. Bring that height down. Bring it down again. Yeah, we've got some sort of issue there, haven't we? There it is. Just looking for where it is. So the drone is actually moving fine. It seems to be the camera, because I can see the drone, and the drone is responding to the controls. So I'm going to bring it back. Let's just try and move that gimbal out a bit. Yeah, see, we've got some sort of issue with the gimbal there. Right, that's not... Yeah, I think it's the gimbal that's the issue, because when I'm moving the drone forwards and back, I think that gimbal's stuck. So that is a problem with the gimbal there. Has it freed itself? No, because when that's not me moving the gimbal, that's me moving the drone forwards and backwards, and with it having that three-axis gimbal, it shouldn't really be doing that. It's supposed to. So I've got a feeling that that gimbal has got stuck. So that's me trying to move the gimbal now with the gimbal wheel, and nothing's happening. So yeah, I can see the drone is completely in control. Spin it round. Let me bring it back. Right, let me just bring you towards the drone. So there's the gimbal, but you can see it's in the down position. That's moving now. So it's freed itself by the looks of it. It wasn't responding before. Right, hello. Right, let's take it up again. Hello, Teesside. Right, let's see if that gimbal will move again. Yeah, so it seems to have Seems to have fixed itself, so it was a little bit of a glitch there, wasn't it? Let's just turn the drone round. So we want it the other way actually. Way round you go. Right. So I'll start recording on that. I'm just going to change the speed. Oh man, it's only got 24% of battery, that thing. So I've changed the speed. And let's push it forward. There we go. See the gimbal? Yeah, that's the gimbal is moving all right. Right. Now it's gone a bit balmy again. Look at them numbers on that star again. I'm going to hit the return to home.
Return home.
So the blue lights come on for return to home. It is climbing. But you see it's going all over a little bit, isn't it? Because don't forget I set the return to home at 60 metres, which is done, so it's turning itself. There's me. There's me in the yellow. Low battery return has come up, which I said it was. Come on, it's over us. Oh, we're still recording on the other camera. It's looking for us, is it?
Stop return.
Oh, there he is. I might have to watch this because I think it looks a bit close to the lamppost. Is it going to hit the lamppost? Nah. I don't know if it'll pick it up on this camera. So that return to home has gone off. Gone off on the screen there. And it's just hovering. Trying to do, luckily I can see it. Let's bring it down manually. Look.
Low voltage.
Right guys, I'll put the footage on. I'll show you the unboxing now, what you get in the box and everything with it. So I'll pop that in here. Well, hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. So he's passed me, just showing you how it comes. So this is the box it comes in for the Ruko F11 PRO 2. Lovely box, very well presented. You've got your QR codes along the bottom there, brief instructions on the back, and obviously on the side just telling you, 3-axis brushless gimbal, 4K 30 frames per second video, long range of transmission, and super long life batteries. So when you open the box, what you get inside, I have actually opened this already, so I've put some things on charge. So just pop the box there for now. So everything's very well packaged. So you've got your carry case here, very good quality. In fact, I'd say that's high quality. And handle can be put down flat as well there, for transportation, just to give you a little bit of extra room. Two-way zipper there as well, which is good. Nice, good quality zips. Inside, if we start off here, you've got a nice mesh pocket where you can put your bits and bobs, but inside this mesh pocket, you do get some accessories. So you've got a bag here which has spare controller, joystick handles, spare rotor blades. Now this is important, you've got your Ruko user manual there. There's a quick start guide, but I would always say to have a good look through the user manual before you actually take it out on a flight. You've got a QR code there, scan for Amazon shopping, if I put that there. So if you want to scan that, go ahead. Scan the transfer QR of the product's packaging as well, and you can do after sale service, all the addresses that you need. This is a nice little feature, so this actually goes over the controller, just by getting used to where all the controls are, and it tells you exactly which button and which joystick will do which manoeuvre and action, etc. A little warning on the back there. You also, inside you get your data cable, and it is telling you, use only for data transfer only, that's not for your charging. And you get a couple of them C1s and what looks to me like an iPhone 1.
Then you've got your charging cables there. So useful charging cables, and obviously you've got one for Android and one for Apple. And then you've got your quick start guide there. You've got QR codes to video tutorials as well as the QR codes for downloading the app, one for Android, one for iPhone, and your connection guides, etc. on that. So when you open the box on the top, let me just pop these back into this pocket, because it'll be Murphy's Law, knowing me, I would leave them. I'll leave that out for a second actually. So, nice piece of foam on top there. Keep it in. It comes with 2 batteries, which are obviously individually sealed. I'll just show you one because both the same. So on the batteries, you've got a USB-C charging port there. So you just pop your battery in, your charging cable into there, charge the batteries. You've got a button here that if you press, I don't know if you can see that, the lights come up there, but that's telling us because I've already charged these, and it'll indicate how much charge you've got left on each battery, as well as the app also being able to tell you what is left on the battery regards charge. You just pop that back there. Then you have, these are all a lovely snug fit in this box, which is what you want. You don't want things battling around. So this is the controller here. So obviously these are your joysticks, this controls your speed. You've probably already seen, but we've got the display here. This does have a little note on there telling you that this, the right side, is for charging only. So there's your USB for charging. This is where your actual joystick, the cells are kept, so nice and secure at the bottom there. And then just screw in, like so. It's nice in the hand, that. So we'll just pop that back into the bottom there for safekeeping. Then that controls your speeds, return to home, power on and off button, compass settings, and various other buttons for your camera to record. That would imagine will be your gimbal. If you pull that out, that is where your phone will sit. And inside there's already a cable that's sitting inside that. And that is a USB-C. So as well as the 2 in there, you've also got another USB-C in there just ready to click your phone into. I'll just pop that back in. We'll drop that back down. Yep, so there's your controller. And then we have the drone itself, which obviously I'll have showed you already. What I would like to see, if I'm honest, with this, I'll just get it out. It's a bit of a tight fit in this bag. So once it's out of this bag, I don't think I'll be putting it back in again. These are purely for transportation. So there you have the drone itself. So to take the arms out, you put the top arms out first, like so. And then if you move the bottom arms out, like so. Very similar profile to another drone that's on the market. And then you've got your gimbal protector with 3-axis gimbal underneath with your lens for obviously taking photos. That just clicks back on there. On the side of the drone there is where you can put your SD card, and it'll take up to 128 gigabyte SD card. On the bottom of the drone, you have your optical sensors to let the drone know how far from the ground it is. This is simply where you put the battery in, so you'll insert your battery into there. Yeah, I would like to see maybe a little prop band for these, so when it's transporting, just to keep them together, that would have been nice. So at the moment, if you close these up, close them up like so, and then, yeah, what I'd like to see, just for these, they're just maybe a little band or something, you know, that would go around there. I suppose you could just put an elastic band on, to be honest. I'd probably be a little bit nitpicky there, if I'm honest. So that's that back in there, and then obviously we just pop the batteries back in. And that's everything you get, plus that which, if needs be, that's the thingy will sit over the top of the controller like that, and you'll be able to tell you, if you glance down, exactly what's what, if you're getting a little bit confused. But it does come with a QR code to tutorial videos as well. Right, so that's it for that little bit, just to show you unboxing and what you get in the package, which is quite comprehensive, really. So yeah, good stuff. Right, I'll let you back to me doing whatever I'm doing. Hopefully you're enjoying some flight footage, or I'm going on about the controller and things like that. Right, back to me in a face somewhere. Bye for now.
Right, so that's what you get in the box. So what do I think of this drone? Well, it is a budget friend or an affordable drone. I won't say budget. It still retails around between 350 to 450. I'll leave all the links in the description anyway. Now I did fly it yesterday in the sunshine. I'll put some footage in of that here now so you can see what it's like in the sunshine. So it looks pretty good, doesn't it, that? What I did encounter yesterday, I put it in speed mode and I lost all transmission on my phone and everything. I hit the return to home and I was panicking a bit and everything, but I was getting nothing, no information coming back from the app. The distances weren't changing, etc. But luckily, so you do panic, but it did, after a few minutes, appear in the sky. I could hear it above me, and it did return to home, so that was okay. And then today I've come out, and again I've had an issue with it. So there is an update that keeps popping up on the app for it, saying there's a firmware update. Whether that's a fix or not, I don't know, because every time I try to download the update, it gets to 10% and then just crashes. And I've tried it, restarting everything as it says. If it does that, restart the phone, restart the app, restart the drone, switch it off, restart the controller. I've done it honestly about 10 times, and all it does is keep crashing. So yeah, so that just isn't updating for me. But hopefully Ruko will see this video, and I'm hoping they'll let me know if there is an issue with it, and if there is, if it's at my end or whether it's the drone's got an issue, I will do a future video and update you. But yeah, so I mean, if you're looking to buy this don't buy this video, you can have it for free. If you're looking to buy this drone, I'll leave the links in the description. I have watched other videos on this, by the way, and there's been no issues at all, or they've not said so in the video. I have seen a couple with issues though. So I'm sorry, Ruko, but at the moment, I couldn't really recommend this drone with those issues. If those issues get fixed, because that's twice I've taken it out now, and on both occasions in different conditions, I've had them weird things going wrong, and yesterday a complete loss of transmission. But the drone did come back, so that is a plus. It has found its way home. But at the moment, I'm being totally honest, I couldn't really tell people to go out and buy this drone, because I just couldn't recommend it with how it is at the moment. And I've got to tell you the truth, I don't like being dishonest. I'm not going to not put this video out because something's gone wrong. Completely the opposite, I'll put it out because something has gone wrong, even though Ruko were kind enough to send me this drone. So anyway, guys, that's it. Like I say, if I do get any updates, I will come back to you and I will let you know, and we'll do another video on it and see if any of the issues have been fixed. So that's it for this one. If you've liked it, please give us a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe, get yourself subscribed. You get to listen to me waffling on. And until next time, guys, wherever it is, whatever we're doing, jazz hands, mother. I love you all loads of millions. Bye for now. Mwah.